Guys, I just want to start quick. I was just notified that Matt Shepard's wife, Lisa, and his son were involved in an accident on Friday, and certainly my thoughts, my prayers, and my heart goes out to Matt and his family, and specifically his wife, Lisa, who's fighting hard right now through multiple surgeries and probably has a long road to recovery. And I just want her to know that we're certainly we're praying for her and we're behind her. Thank you. Well, I thought the first game we played good. We played good enough to win. So, you know, there are two interesting games in the sense that the first one we played good enough to win. We certainly did the things it takes to win, although they still created chances. The second one, we were step slow all over the ice, so sometimes those games are hard to judge. We had no energy. We played Mike Green through an injury that he ended up obviously being out since. We didn't have the jump that's needed. So when you're step slow all over the ice, it's hard at times to judge yourself schematically, but without question, Washington does a couple of things that are unique and better than anybody else in the league. They spread the offensive zone as well as anybody in the league. They spread the ice coming up the ice as well. Much different than most teams. Most teams slash across and have close support, and they play a little bit different style that way. So we have to do a good job in our D zone of being fast initially. Once they spread you out, it gets hard, but once they spread us out, we got to make sure we're not giving up any backdoor chances. We got to make sure that our gaps are very, very good initially coming out of our offensive zone so that they can hit some of that wide ice. And then lastly, they're a very, very, very good gapping team, and we have to drive through those gaps and put pucks behind so that we can play offense and do what we did against Nashville.
It's almost so simplistic. Everybody knows what they're going to try to do with OB on the power play.
Yeah.
And yet he's so effective still. How is that possible?
Well, it's the other four weapons. That's how it's possible. To be dead honest with you, I've coached against a similar power play. You know, in the American League, Milwaukee ran a real similar power play, and it was good, but it wasn't even close to the same effectiveness because they didn't have the specific weapons at each spot. If you really look at it, Backstrom's probably the best passer in the league. Carlson's got a bomb as a right shot up top. Oshie is as good as anybody at finding space in that little area in the bumper. Now you've got Kuznetsov down at the goal line who's dangerous, and you know, so other teams have real good players, and we have real good players, but they fit the power play exactly how they want to run it. So if you just take one option away, you're going to deal with other options. So, you know, we didn't have enough success last time, although I would say the first goal was a John Carlson shot that went off of Connolly. I don't think it was really a tip. It kind of deflected off him. That's something you'll probably give up. That's something we'll probably give up today, and you hope to control the stick and not allow the tip. But you have to give up something. Now, the other one was a real kind of a miscue where we tried to pressure when we shouldn't have. So at that point, the game was going the wrong way. So we'll see. You know, we've obviously have a plan in place of how we want to do it. It doesn't always work. You know, we had a plan 4 years ago. We thought we'd let Ovi shoot 15 one-timers entire shoulder out, and it worked, but it really didn't work.